good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 829. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, that would also be great. And it would also be great if you share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. Now, I'm a half hour late. I've been doing some business. Really, it's been a frantic day. And actually, the event that I thought I was going to be attending at noon, which I mentioned yesterday, has been moved to 3. So I've been doing a lot this morning. So anyway, so sorry I'm late. So what I'm going to do is to put on my specs. Whoa. And let's check out the word page. Let's see, government, and now let me get comfortable. A word is the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state. Forgot to move my keyboard. Alrighty. So go up and down the page, especially with it being the weekend. Just go up and down the page when you have time. See what pertains to you and your family. See if you can sign up for some programs that you might need. And then if you're looking for a place to volunteer, you can definitely check that out as well. So let me just mention just a couple of things. I have added a lot of new classes to the American Red Cross. They offer so many really excellent classes. You can literally save lives by some of this knowledge that you can gain. CPR, AED, which somehow it stands for a defibrillator. And then there's all these other classes. Now, some of these classes are in person. They're on University Drive. And then sometimes they come out in the community too. Some are online and some are a combination of the two. And then there are some online only classes that they don't offer in person, like cat and dog first aid, believe it or not, first aid for severe bleeding, first aid for severe trauma. Let's see, child and baby first aid, advanced child care training, really great for babysitters. Oh, they have babysitting basics. So, bloodborne pathogens training for tattoo artists. I guess that's really important if you're getting a tattoo. You don't want to get poisoned or whatever. So anyway, I didn't even know they were dealing with blood, but then I've never been tattooed. What do I know? Anyway, if you're interested in any of these classes, just go to durhamskywriter.com, head over to the word page, and you'll see American Red Cross. Okay, now the Durham County Libraries are open until 6 today, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and of course, Bragtown does not open on Saturdays. And if you're interested in learning about sickle cell disease, then definitely check out the Bridges Point listing right there on the word page. They are now at Reese City. I remember when they were at, what was that called? Oxford Apartments, I believe. Yeah, that was back in the day. But now they're over there at Reese City, downtown on Broadway Street. And they serve children and adults living with sickle cell disease. And they have the first housing program for people with sickle cell, for adults with sickle cell. Right now, they can only cater to the men. They're looking forward to acquiring more properties so they can accommodate women and children, families as well. Right now, just men, but they have the Bridges Point Apartments. And again, it's the nation's first housing program for people with sickle cell. And you might wonder, why did they need special housing? And that's because, if I remember the explanation correctly, when you have a sickle cell episode, attack, I'm not sure what the word is, but they go through these painful periods. It hits suddenly. And I think the way it's explained, the blood cells form traffic jams. I know that sounds strange, but it's very painful. So when they call in sick, sometimes some people have the kind of job where you can't really call in sick like that just last minute. You can lose your job, and it has happened where people have been laid off or lost their jobs due to last minute absences due to the painful effects of sickle cell. So that is why they have this housing program where it's how can I put it? Oh, that's the word, flare up. That's the word instead of attack. I guess flare up is a better word. But yeah, so they have 1 and 3 bedroom apartments. And again, they understand that you might have to suddenly not be able to go to work. So they're not going to kick you out of your apartment. Because that's what happens a lot of times. You lose your job, and it's just like a downward spiral. Then you lose your apartment, and then yeah. So check it out. Bridges Point, that is right there on the word page. All righty, let's see. Let me see. Now, I do know for sure that there's probably no classes under Durham Tech. Let me just check real quick because it's Friday. Usually there are no classes on Friday. So let me just scroll down. There's so much on this page, it's taking hours. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting there. Okay, there you go. Yeah, no classes today. Let me check for in person classes. Nothing happening in person until next week. All right. I'm going to check Score real quick, where you can get a mentor, by the way. If you are an entrepreneur, budding entrepreneur, you can get a mentor. They can help you learn the ropes, so to speak, of running your own business. They have workshops just like these workshops that I was mentioning with Durham Tech and other small business centers across the state. So let's see if they have anything going on today. Nope, nothing until next week. All righty. Let's just head over to your health page. Yeah, let's go to the health page. To your health. Now, the kids are back in school, so this is just coincidental, but I just wanted to mention the top of the page there, the picture of ambulances. You click there, and you'll be taken to a page that lists all of the emergency departments, hospital emergency departments, and urgent care clinics. Just in case, kids do get hurt when they leave the home. Sometimes they get hurt in the home as well. So you might want to take them to urgent care. Sometimes, depending on the injury, might just want to be patched up or whatever. So urgent care might be better than taking them to the hospital. It's all up to you as a parent or caregiver or grandparent. So these urgent care clinics are very interesting. I think there's some are connected to Duke, some UNC, um, some are like they're independent. There's one that comes to your house, which I like that idea. There's another one that's 24/7. So just check it out. Just take a little peek at it, and maybe you can just have that in the back of your mind. You'll know where to go when you need to. All right, I'm going to check for the blood drives and see what's going on with that, because you can save lives literally by making a blood donation. So the American Red Cross. Oh, today. Okay. They will be out today. So the American Red Cross has a crew over at the Streets at South Point Mall, 6910 Fayetteville Road, and they just got there and will be there until 6. They'll have another crew at Bethesda Ruritan Club, 1714 South Miami Boulevard, and they'll be there from 1 until 6. And let me check with Blood Connection. They do the same thing, save lives by donating blood. Now, they don't have anything going on today, but tomorrow they have a crew at Kohl's, 5241 McFarland Road. And if you don't know where that is, it's right off of 15501 over there by the Home Depot, same mall area. So they'll be there tomorrow from 11 until 7. Also, help is open in about 20 minutes. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program, 4206 North Roxborough Street. They accept donations of items like, in fact, I have a whole complete list now. Thanks to them, they gave me a flyer. All kinds of different canes and crutches, all the different types of wheelchairs, including bariatric. I have no idea what that is. All kinds of different walkers, with and without the wheels, with and without the seats. Transfer mobility aids like bed canes, bed rails to keep them from falling out of bed, car assists, chair assists, leg lifters. They have all kinds of things I was totally unaware of. So you can borrow these items. So you can give these items away. You can donate them if you have them in your home. You no longer need them, and then they disinfect and repair, and then lend them out for 90 days at a time, which is really great for people who don't have the money. Otherwise, budgets are tight. You know you need to buy food. You can't live without food, but sometimes you don't have extra money or money left over for the other things that you need. So Project Access, which is a county program, is stepping forward with this HELP program. Like I said, it's called Health Equipment Loan Program. It's a great program. I've borrowed a couple of things for elderly relatives, and you can do so as well. They're open 2 days a week. They're open on Tuesdays, 10 to 2, and then Fridays from 1 until 5. So check them out today because they're open until 5. Well, they're not open yet. They're open in 15 minutes or so from 1 until 5 today. All righty. Let me go to the top of the page, click on the health events page and see if there are any events we need to know about. Let's see. Nothing today. Let's head over to the, you know what? I'm not going to even bother going to the Durham Center for Senior Life because today is the big gala and they close early. So let me just head over to the Let's Go calendar of events page instead. So they're already sold out. So you can't go. If you don't have your ticket, it's too late. But they are going to have it tonight, and I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fun. All righty. Now, today, with it being the 29th, let's go to the Let's Go listings. That's the calendar of events. Let's see. Oops, 29. Okay. There we are. New Visions of Africa restaurant. They give away free meals if you're in need. So from 3 until 6, they'll be giving away. Now these are prepared meals, so you can go there. They can be eaten immediately. You can sit at one of their picnic tables, watch the traffic go by if you want to do that, or you can just take it home. Of course, they're served by the 5 and the 5K bus. I'm saying, of course, but their address is 1306 Fayetteville Street. They're right next door to W.D. Hill Recreation Center. Okay, now this is wild. The USA Ninja Challenge Durham. You might have seen their storefront, their spot. It's at 1810A MLK Parkway. So it's right across from that mall that has the Harris Teeter. So they have free trial ninja classes for kids. This sounds like so much fun. So you can click to register. Now, this is like one class to introduce your child to ninja classes. I didn't know you could learn how to be a ninja. I thought it was secretive. But anyway, so you can register your 4 or 5-year-old for the junior class, and that will be at 3:15. And then they're going to have a free trial class for 6 to 12-year-olds for the beginner class, and that will be at 4:30. That sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, I'm sure they're not going to be throwing the, we call those stars, a shuriken, or whatever you call those. I'm sure they're not going to be doing all that, but I'm sure they'll be having other fun, like maybe sneaking around and wearing black, and I don't know, maybe beginning martial arts. I don't know. This sounds like lots of fun. So again, the 4 to 5-year-olds at 3:15, and then the 6 to 12-year-olds at 4:30. And again, it's called the USA Ninja Challenge Durham at 1810A Martin Luther King Parkway, over across from the Harris Teeter. Okay, now if you just want to sit and watch some music or enjoy some music, Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Tonight they'll be featuring the multi-instrumentalist and world musician Omar Ruiz Lopez. This is during the Friday night live concert series, 5:30 until 7:30. I think the weather should be just about perfecto for that. So that's going to be tonight, 5:30 to 7:30, Boxyard. Free admission, no pressure. But there are restaurants there. If you happen to get hungry or thirsty, you can always make a quick purchase and then get back to the music. They've got lots of if you haven't been there before, it's like this nice area with like tables and chairs. There's an upstairs. You can sit at a table upstairs and look down and enjoy the music. They've got I'm trying to think of the now they have some stores there. Since I was last there, they've opened up some new spots. But I do know they have, as far as the restaurants, Korean barbecue. I think BU is still there with snacks and coffee and tea. I think they're still there. Um, let's see, I'm not sure, but I think they are. And pizza and of course adult beverages. So there you go. Okay, now line dancing with Jitterbug is going to be a little special today. It's going to be held at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 West Murray Avenue. So that's tonight from 6 until 8. It's $4, three if you're a senior. So usually it's just a regular line dance class, but today is going to be a little bit more like a party. So come on out. I'll be DJing and we're going to throw down a little bit. So if you want to come out to Edison Johnson, plenty of parking. Just come on through. So that is from 6 until 8 tonight at Edison Johnson Recreation Center. So when you come in from the parking lot, you don't head to the area where they have the pool. You head to the courtyard area and you go straight right. It's right there on the right. Hopefully you'll hear the music, but that's the dance studio. So again, we welcome you. So come on through. Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you there. All right, let's see. What else is happening? Tobacco Road Tours. They're going to be having their Durham Dark and Mysterious Ghost Tour. You meet at CCB Plaza, 201 Corcoran Street, downtown at 7:30. No one should be there that's under 8. I guess the stories are a little intense. So they start at 7:30, and it's like a 1.5 mile walking tour throughout downtown for a couple of hours. Tickets are 20, 16 for young people from 8 to 14. And you can see all the different areas where ghosts have apparently, if you get my pun there, where they have been spotted. All right. Now, how about some roller skating? Durham Parks and Recreation's Wheels Durham. They have Durham Family Night Skate tonight from 6 until 8:30. Admission is $8. You can rent skates. You can rent rollerblades if you like. There are clear bag policies in effect. If you don't know what that is, check out the post on the Let's Go page and find out. And that will be again from 6 until 8:30. Now let's see what's happening tomorrow morning real quick. The Gorman Ruritan Club at 2309 East Gear Street. They're going to have a big yard sale tomorrow starting, it says here 6 o'clock. I remember back in the day when I was really, really little, my folks would go to estate sales and we would leave the house. Of course, I don't remember. They were telling me that we'd be half asleep. We'd leave for the northern suburbs at 5 in the morning. So sometimes these yard sales and these estate sales, they start really early. And you want to get there early because that's when you can get your hands on the good stuff, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Also happening tomorrow, the Durham Farmers Market in Durham Central Park, and that is at 501 Foster Street from 8 until noon. Of course, you can park for free. Go just west to Morris Street and park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. If you're using SNAP EBT and you have that card, you can get. Now they changed. I had to change I was just at the farmers market Wednesday, and I need to change my post because I have here that you can. They'll double whatever you spend up to $10. They told me that's old information. Now they will match whatever you spend. There's no limit. So, I mean, if you're on SNAP EBT, you're not going to be spending hundreds of dollars. I'm just saying, whatever you spend, even if you have all kinds of family members over because it's the holiday weekend and whatnot, and you want to spend $50 on fresh fruits and vegetables and all this sort of thing because you're going to have like a big to do, they'll match that. They will match that. So today's the day. If you're going to really be celebrating on Monday, snap EBT and you need some fruits and vegetables, don't head to the grocery store before you go to the farmer's market and double your money. And that is true at the Durham Farmers Market downtown and the South Durham Farmers Market, which is same hours, 8 until noon, and that is at the Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, not right, hop, skip, and a jump from Boxyard. So just keep that in mind. Also, if you have those $5 coupons as a senior citizen, whatever the term is, they'll give you $5 coins, or rather five $1 coins for every $5 coupon that you sign off on. So, and I was just there Wednesday spending some money. Bought some delicious fish, by the way, and some potatoes. So you might want to check that out. Also happening tomorrow, the Durham Craft Market, they share Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market, same hours, 8 until noon. Let's see. Fellowship Baptist Church at 450 Muldee Street. They're going to be hosting their Durham Labor Day Car Show. That's going to be tomorrow from 8 until 2. They're going to have all kinds of like trophies and door prizes, a 50-50 drawing, and they'll be providing breakfast and lunch. How about that? Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. As far as the ninja classes, if you can't make it today, then your 4 or 5-year-old can sign up for the junior class tomorrow at the same place, USA Ninja Challenge Durham, like I told you. Tomorrow is going to be at 9:45. So if today's time doesn't work for you, then sign them before tomorrow. It's a free one-time class so they can learn how to be a ninja. And that will be at 9:45. Now, what about the older kids? Let's see. So the older kids, 6 to 12, also tomorrow, and that will be at 11 o'clock. Yes, so definitely check that out. Alrighty, I think that's pretty much it. Let us check the weather. Let me put my iPad over here, grab my phone, and let's check that weather app, shall we? Let's see. It is 80 fantastic degrees right now. And it's sunny. And it really is actually sunny. Sometimes I say it's sunny and the sun gets shy and hides behind the clouds, but it really is actually sunny today. It is 80 degrees and it's going up to 82. So for many of us, that is absolute perfection. Can't get any better than that. Now let's see. It's sunny all the way through. Sunsets at 7:46. Clear night. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, clear and cloudy night. That's okay because I'll be asleep when it's cloudy. It's fine. Okay, and let's see for tomorrow. A high of 80. Perfect. Partly sunny. That's fine. And then let's see. Sunday, 78 and cloudy. And that's okay. You can get some outdoor work done without the sun bearing down on you. That's fine. The Labor Day weekend. I mean, the actual Labor Day Monday. Now this is perfect. If you're going to be outside all day, grilling, hanging out with the family, throwing buckets of water on each other or whatever. 77 degrees and sunny. There you go. That's absolute perfection. That is, what do they call it? Chef's kiss. So the rest of next week, 70s and 80s. I can't complain. I cannot complain. So let's see. I think I'll be doing the show tomorrow. Let me check my schedule. Let's see. Tomorrow August or it's still okay. Last day of August is Sunday. Oh, don't forget. I'll be telling you about this tomorrow. But yeah, Bag It for Kids. They're gonna have a special potluck dinner, and they're gonna have games and all kinds of fun activities from 3 until 6. And I'll tell you about that tomorrow during tomorrow's show. And yes, I'll be doing the show live tomorrow at 10. And that is it for today's show. You enjoy the afternoon because it's beautiful out there. I'm about to head outside right now. So have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. And then that'll be it for a few days. I will not be doing a show on Labor Day because I'm taking the day off too. So that means after tomorrow, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Tuesday. Ciao for now.